We're about to hear the words that start. Oh, there they are. Yes, the voice was one you may have recognized, that of Tony Holman, owner of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But this is September, not May, and the track is of dirt, not of pavement. And the distance around it is 1 mile, not 2.5. We are in Indianapolis, however, live, coming to you live and in color on Wide World of Sports today for the Hoosier 100. The drivers, however, are basically the same field that you saw at Indianapolis. Last year's Indianapolis 500 winner Mario Andretti is here, and the famous A.J. Foyt, who has won this particular race an unbelievable 6 times. Jimmy McElreath, and there is the man who's going to be seated on the pole. That's Johnny Parsons, Jr., a surprise winner of the pole position here, son of a former Indianapolis 500 and USAC national champion. Alongside him will be another surprise, number 77, Sam Sessions. However, as we say, all of the big names are also on hand, from A.J. Foyt and Mario Andretti to Jimmy McElreath, who surprisingly won the big race, Ontario, California, at the new track out there last weekend. Good afternoon. I'm Jim McKay, and it should be quite a day. As I said, all this is coming to you right as it happens. The best kind of television, we feel, something that's happening right now, and that will be coming to you live all the way. We're going to have a report, however, also on Wide World this afternoon, on something that happened a few days earlier. You probably read that Muhammad Ali, or Cassius Clay, returned to the ring. To be sure, it was just exhibition bouts in Atlanta, Georgia, but it could be a precursor of things to come. Muhammad Ali since has signed to actually defend his championship, or to regain it, depending on which boxing commission you're paying attention to. And this is just a preview of what you'll be seeing later today. Muhammad Ali also talking with Howard Cosell and talking about his plans and his future. And so it's live racing and a report on boxing today on ABC's Wide World of Sports. And so we continue, spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, the human drama of athletic competition. Yes, this is ABC's Wide World of Sports. Brought to you by Rise, the lather that stays wet for as long as it takes you to shave. By Transworld Airlines, somehow you feel more important on TWA. And by Weyerhaeuser, the company that's working on tomorrow's ideas in pulp, paper, packaging, lumber, plywood, and other building materials.
Too many people, too little room, too much waste. These are but a few of the problems of an explosive growth. And nobody knows this better than Weyerhaeuser. Our business involves land and trees and people, even the very air we breathe. For you see, we're growing more trees faster under our high-yield forestry program. And it's these young trees that give off as much as 4 tons of oxygen per acre per year. Oxygen, vital to human life and the balance of nature. In air pollution, we're at work on new air cleaning devices. And we're also working on ways to make water clean and fresh again. No, we don't have all the answers, but we're looking for them. Weyerhaeuser, working on tomorrow's ideas today.
We're back again live at the Indiana State Fairgrounds on the pace laps preceding our coverage of the Hoosier 100. A top field of drivers, and let's start running down those first rows for you. On the pole, as we said, surprisingly, number 39 will be Johnny Parsons, Jr., a former Los Angeles policeman who said, gee, that wasn't quite the thing he had in mind. He'd rather do what his dad did before him, drive race cars. Next to him will be the 35-year-old veteran Sammy Sessions, a versatile man at all divisions of USAC driving. On the second row, number 98 there is Bruce Walkup in J.C. Agajanian's familiar number 98. And next to him, the 6-time winner of this race, but racing in bad luck since this race last year. In fact, this was the last race he won, A.J. Foyt in car number 7. In the third row, another surprise, number 52 on the inside is Bob Harkey. And next to him, number 2, Al Unser, the winner of this year's Indianapolis 500 and the hotshot of the USAC Tour. They're going to give them one more lap. In the fourth row will be number 19, Bill Puterbaugh, and number 58, Ralph Ligori. In the fifth row, 41 will be Greg Weld, and 94, Bentley Warren. Then comes the sixth row, number 12, Will Cagle in the car ordinarily driven by Lloyd Ruby, and number 9, Mike Mosley. In the 7th row, two of the stars of the United States Auto Club Racing Circuit. Jim McElreath, who just last weekend won the first running of the California 500 at the new Ontario, California track out there. Number 14, Jim McElreath, and right next to him, the reigning USAC national champion, Mario Andretti, in car number 1. In the next row, number 31 is Jimmy Malloy, number 24, George Snyder, and in the final row, number 82, Carl Williams, and number 70, Jerry Pound. To give you an idea of the competitiveness of qualifying here today, the former Indianapolis 500 winner, Bobby Unser, was not able to qualify. Neither was Wally Dallenbach, who actually had good enough time to qualify, but then his car ran into trouble. Gary Bettenhausen didn't make it, nor did Johnny Rutherford, who was on the first row at Indianapolis this year, or Larry Dixon, or Arnie Knepper, who had a slight accident. But now we're standing by, hoping for the green flag. It's going to be quite an afternoon on ABC Sports. Stanford and Arkansas coming up after this, except in California. The green flag is out there racing. Into the first turn it goes Sam Sessions, trying to get out in front of Johnny Parsons. But Parsons holds on down in the low groove. Sessions trying to move on the outside to take the lead quickly. They're side by side. A.J. Foyt is right behind them, though. It's Sammy Sessions taking the lead, and here comes A.J. Foyt, blasting past Johnny Parsons. And so it's Sam Sessions and A.J. Foyt. A.J., remember, 6-time winner of this race, won this race last year and hasn't won a race since. It's been a very tough year for A.J., both personally and professionally. But right now he's chasing Sammy Sessions. One lap going by of the 100 schedule. A.J. going low and not, being shut off by Sammy Sessions very effectively. With me in the booth is our constant companion on these racing telecasts, the editor of National Speed Sport News, Chrissy Katamaki, and watch A.J., Chris. Looks like he's got him.
And that Ford engine car zoomed right by the offie of Sessions. Sessions got this ride, Jim, moments before qualifying started, when the car's regular driver, Toby Tobias, could not compete because of an injury sustained in a sprint race last night in Eldora, Ohio. And now A.J., winner here last year, amid the cheers of the fans, has taken the lead.
So it's the veteran star, A.J. Foyt, the 6-time winner, and Sammy Sessions, the man who shouldn't have been here today, battling for the lead. In third place is Johnny Parsons, and in fourth place, Bruce Walkup right now in car number 98.
Bob Harkey lies fifth in the number 52 offie. Mario Andretti started deep in the field, 14th, and is trying hard to move up, Jim, to catch the leaders. But A.J. Foyt has got this track figured out, and it's different than last year's Hoosier 100 in that the drivers are riding it low in the corners early in the going. It means that the cushion is not here for the beginning of the race.
Well, it's still A.J. taking that low groove. The track not as fast as it was last year either. Qualifying times were slow, as well as somewhat erratic. There is A.J. Foyt out in front, and there is Mario Andretti still lagging back in 14th position. And there you see the relationship between them. Mario with a long way to go before he can catch up with A.J. and have a battle like they had here for quite a while last year.
Mario is still in 14th position, Jim. He moved up a couple of spots in the early going, moved back by the other competitors, so he's exactly where he started.
Okay, remember, Johnny Parsons is third and Bruce Walkup is fourth. There's a look from our overhead crane camera. That gives you a beautiful view of exactly how they slide those cars through turns 1 and 2. Number 52, Bob Harkey, is in 5th place, and right with him now is Al Unser, this year's winner of the Indianapolis 500. And back in the pack, Andretti has passed one car, so call him 13th now instead of 14th. We'll keep an eye on Andretti and on Al Unser as they try to move up and challenge Foyt.
Very competitive field, Jim. The fastest qualifier was only 1 11/100ths of a second faster than the slowest qualifier, 18 positions back.
Okay, well, Al Unser is in 5th place right now.